And we're live. And we're live. And well, so has everybody been doing all right today?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Good. And this D&D session, this stream, is not sponsored by anybody. Has no affiliation to anything other than ourselves. But last time on Four Broken Souls, our group managed to speak to, well, managed to make sure that negotiations between the emissary sent by Matron Calatine and Brer Gradaz, excuse me, in Rhymeshade were going along smoothly. From there, they headed out of town, headed due south to Crownfall. On the path, they were beset upon by a group of hobgoblins intent on illicitly gaining some coin and possibly some decent equipment. Our group of adventurers dispatched these hobgoblins fairly quickly, without much of fuss. They acquired some items, my acquiring a small bag of gems, and headed out on their way again, directly to Crownfall. They arrived there fairly uneventfully after the hobgoblins. They stopped at the gate, or at least one or two people stopped at the gate. I believe it was Mai and Thorgus stopped at the gate, while Isid and Sorvan kept walking in. They, once they realized that they didn't know where they were going, Isid and Sorvan stopped about a block in. Thorgus and Mai were talking to the guards. Thorgus managed to think to ask, where should I go from here to get to this place? The Silver Tusk Inn. The guards gave him directions, and on the way, following these directions, they passed by a few shops, and Thorgus and mine decided to, or decided to go in and sell his wares. Little did he know, the armor and sword that he brought in had been sold from this place, created by the uh, had been created by the owner's brother. But after pocketing a decent amount of change, exited the building and headed on his way, joining the rest of the group. They made it to the Silver Tusk Inn, met not their contact, but their contact's assistant over while they were eating a wonderful meal. Immediately, they found that all was not as they had hoped. their contact had gone into the sewers to handle some business and had not returned in several days. And the assistant, implored them to find their contact, Fira, as soon as possible. So, they headed to the job board to see if there were any jobs that could take them into the sewers with permission. Locating one, they headed in to speak to the captain of the guard to gain more information. The captain of the guard gave them said information, told them that people had been coming up missing, and that he needed some group of adventurers to investigate and find out what exactly is going on and to take care of it. He signed a writ of passage and told them that on the back of the writ was a map of the dungeon, which, for you folks, is it? I'll get to that later. But on the back of the map, or on the back of the writ, you find. One moment. This drawn upon it. I'll go ahead and put up a copy of the map for the viewers. Go ahead and take a look, because we are right where we left off. Should be under locations.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But damn. Okay. Well, you have your written hand signed for the 4 broken souls to have access to the sewers. What are y'all doing? As the captain of the guard is looking at you all.
Savant, I guess we should get some supplies and then head down, correct?
Yes, get prepared, get what we need done, and we can head straight down afterwards.
Agreed. Unless anyone else needs anything else. Fine.
Eh?
No?
Anybody?
No.
My? Any input?
Was cleaning out her ear holes with her one of her talons.
Oh. Well. The guard, the captain of the guard, looks at all of you. Well, get on with it. Don't just stand there.
Mm.
I'm not paying you to stand there.
I'll get it done. Turns and walks out.
Follows.
Follows.
Ditto.
Sighs and then follows.
All right. Well, as you exit, you know where the Silver Tusk Inn is. At least Thorgus remembers where the shop is. I'm pretty sure you all know where the shop is that Thorgus went into.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead and make me perception checks.
Ooh.
Start at the top with is it? Perception check, please.
What do you add with perception?
Should be written down on your character sheet.
I double check every time.
If your perception, if you're proficient in it, you add your proficiency.
Okay.
It has 11.
Yes.
All right. My
8.
8. Okay. Sorvand
15.
15. And Thorgus.
22. Actually rolled pretty good.
Okay.
Now it's gonna bite me in the butt later,
Maybe.
right?
If something else doesn't bite you in the butt later.
Oh, question: would us having dinner before would that consider a short rest?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, darn it.
Ring, 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 ring. Hello, we would like to sell you a brand new extended warranty on your car.
No.
No. That's a car.
It's a motorized carriage. It goes vroom
No.
vroom.
Okay, yeah, I didn't recognize the number. I wasn't gonna answer it, but continue otherwise.
Okay. Well, with the rolls that you all have made, Thorgus, right off the bat, you notice the street is dotted with really, really fancy shops. Like high-end goods.
Mm-hmm.
Armor, there's a general store, but not just any general store. It's, like I said, this is the high-end district of the city. Sorvan, it takes you a little bit to look around and notice, but you as well notice the shops. You're sitting there looking at the earwax on your talon, going, I wonder. And is it you're just staring at Mai going, what's that on her talon?
Ew.
Ew. Grossy.
Ew. Nasty. Nasty. Don't eat it. Please don't eat it.
Mai, you feel a little movement in your feathers.
Oh?
And Harvick hops out onto your arm.
Hello, beautiful.
And immediately eats the earwax off of your talon. And he goes right back in and starts nuzzling up next to your body in your feathers.
Oh, so perfect.
Yeah.
She didn't eat it.
Well, anyway, And Thorgus, with your role, you notice this happening too. As you
Just-
notice where the shops are.
Just kind of like looking at the shops, like, oh, everything's all nice, and I just see that.
Yeah.
Well, the Savant. Should we check out the shops and then go?
Yes, that would be a good idea.
Maybe
If
some
anyone needs anything.
potions or anything. I did get the money from the plate and stuff, so we'll probably splurge on that and get potions for everyone.
Sounds good to me.
Would how everything's fancy and all? Would it look like that? Maybe the general store might even have healing potions, or should I go for a apothecary?
An apothecary would be more apt to carry that kind of item.
All right. Well, all this does it look like there's an apothecary here with my
Oh yeah,
prescription? All right.
right next
Well,
door to the general store.
Okay. Well, I will go to the apothecary.
Okay. You enter,
Yes.
and behind the register is a tall, lithe elf, a wood elf. Seems kind of out of place in a city such as this.
Mhm.
But the wood elf greets you. Oh, hello there. How can I help you?
I didn't expect a Texan elf out of nowhere.
Howdy, 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 howdy.
He pops up with a hat. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy. How can I help you?
Okay. Yeah, sorry, that caught me off guard. The cowboy elf.
Good, good.
Good to
I would
read.
I'll ask him. Hello, I need some potions and stuff. Anything for health related, for healing, and maybe something for diseases.
Well, you've come to the right place. We have all kinds of potions here.
What potions do you have available present? As I walk up to the counter.
Well, give me one moment. I will make doubly sure. He turns his back to you. Oh, where are these potions? Where did I put them? Oh, here they are. Let's see. We have several potion of healings. We have several greater potion of healings. Potion of cure minor disease. Oh, these here seem to be right up your alley.
And how many potions is he presenting me? Just telling me the potions.
He's just telling you the potions.
How many of the healing potions do you have of the regular and the greater? And then how many of the disease?
Well, looks like I have 12 regular healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
There are 4 greater. And it appears there are 8 potions of cure minor disease.
All right.
The regular healing potions will cost you about 50 gold each. The graders, well, those are 100 gold each.
Mm-hmm.
And the minor disease, those I can let go for 75 gold each.
That's quite a hefty amount. I have to ask. I've seen the prices are pretty high lately in this place, just the city. Is that just a normal thing, or is the king just taxing everyone a little extra hard because of the events that
No,
transpired?
we don't talk about that. We
Oh,
don't
I'm not.
talk about that. Their ears are everywhere.
That's fine. I just figured I ask. You know, I'm not from these parts here. I can't help it. I can't. I can't help it.
He's becoming one of them.
Now you don't see here, these prices are quite outrageous. I can't.
This
Okay.
town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Uh,
Are
what
you
did
making fun of my accent?
It's just part of his Donna.
Sorry. Breathe. Phew. Okay, now, no, I'm not making fun of your accent, sir. It's very strange for me to see as a Dorgar, to see an elf with a very unique accent. Or,
Well, I'm from the woodland.
hmm,
We have
yeah,
very unique ways about us.
hmm, like the drow down in the underground, same thing. But
Oh,
nevertheless,
the drow. We-
yeah, that's
Yeah.
why big difference on my part. So it's excuse me if it sounds weird to me.
Well, you, you're excused. But yes, the prices are firm. And yes, they may seem a little high, but these potions took quite a bit of materials that are fairly rare in this part.
Hmm. Do you have a list of some of them? If we're out, me and my companions are out and about, maybe we could keep an eye out for you and maybe exchange the plants or herbs that you need for a little bit of a discount on the next thing we buy.
Hmm. Well, lower high.
Hi.
Well, no, I think I will continue getting my supplies from my kinfolk.
Hmm.
But
Understand.
I do appreciate the offer.
Hmm.
Now, let me
Uh,
do some quick math, and I will let you know the price of purchasing them all together, if that is what you wish.
maybe not all all the disease potion ones, just maybe 4,
Okay,
and possibly just all the basic healing potions, not the graders.
okay. Well, that will run you 700 gold.
700 gold. All right, I will give him 70 plat.
Oh, shiny platinum
Hmm.
pieces.
Yep.
Mm,
And you said the graders are 100 each, right?
that they are.
Give me 3, and I just add in an additional 3 plat, or
Three.
what is it? It's not 3. It's 100 each, right?
Yep, so that would be 30 platinum.
30 plat. Yeah.
Hmm, that right there we can do. And he passes over he takes your coin and he passes over 8 regular healing potions, 4 potions of cure minor disease, and 3 of the greater healing potions.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you very much. And if you do, if we do stop by again, you do need keep an eye out for us to keep an eye out for any of your supplies. Let us know. Until then, thank you for your patronage. You have a good one.
Aye, thank you. You have a wonderful day, you hear?
No problem. Just waves on the way out.
You got a pretty mouth. I'm sorry, I couldn't help that one.
Quick, you hear him, Joe's run.
If I hear, I'm getting out the hell out of here.
Dun, 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 dun,
Have mercy on us all.
dun.
Goodness gracious.
You're gonna
But
squeal like a pig, you hear?
shoo. But I will when I do come out, I will distribute the potions. There was 12 regular healing potions, right?
8.
8. So well, I have greater for me, one greater for one greater for no, Savant can use these. I know Izzet says he can't take healing potions.
I can't use spells, can't heal me. It says nothing about potions.
No, well, you can take. I don't know. Does you get in the combat a lot? So here, you take a greater. I'll give Maya a greater. I'll take a greater. I'll give a Servant more of the regulars. Then
Give the squishy one all the regular ones.
what? He only has to pop them easier than it is for us. That and Maya can heal.
Who?
Ooh,
If
I
she-
you
can stay a lot farther away from everyone.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
almost
but
went with a lumberjack accent for the wood elf.
Yeah, and
Wait, the elf was blonde?
and a potion. Okay, hang on. So distributing wise, I have a greater. Mai has a greater. Izzet has a greater. So that's all the graders distributed, and then we have 8 of the other ones.
No,
We have 8.
Yes, you bought 8 of the regular healing potions. Yes.
Mhm.
3 of
Alright.
the graders, and then 4 of the cured disease.
Okay,
Cure
so
minor disease.
well, everyone gets a disease one, and I give Servant 3 of the regulars. I get 1, and everyone else gets 2.
Oh no, they're trying to cure the dysentery. It's not gonna happen, guys. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
gonna happen.
And I just let Servant. These folks are. It seemed there's a big price on everything. A basic healing potion was about 50 gold.
Yes, that is a bit much, but what are we gonna do about it?
I know. I'm just letting you know if you need to go get anything, hold on to your coin purse.
Shrugs a little bit. I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
Mm.
He kicks butt anyways.
Quite.
As you are all still standing outside the shop, the wood elf walks outside. Well, now, if you were ever in the area,
Turns around to look at him.
take a look down below. A friend of mine went into the sewers to pick some mushrooms. Don't quite know where he got off to, but I haven't seen him in about a week.
Yes, well, first thing in the morning, we plan on going down. Wave the papers out in front of my head.
Oh, you took the job?
Yes. Make a bit of coin. We have someone we need to find who's lost down there as well.
Well, I do hope you find my companion as well.
If we do, we'll send them back.
Stop by. If you are able to find him, we might be able to come to an agreement of sorts for any future purchases you may make at my shop.
Just nods at him at this and turns around and starts walking down the street.
Good luck.
Thank you. The person sounds like my cousin Terry.
Walks off.
You don't
I-
look like any cousin of mine. I mean, my name is Terry,
Oh crap!
Good
but
guess. Bye, Terry.
But
okay. He turns around and walks back into his shop, just looking over his shoulder.
I'm gonna follow the others too. Not too far along.
Okay.
but as we're walking, I look over my shoulder. I'm gonna find a place to do some research, and I will meet you all back at the hotel at some point at our quarters. Do what you need to for the rest of the day, and then we'll get going first thing in the morning as soon as everyone's ready. I need some time to re-prepare myself to cast spells anyway. Kind of waves his hand and literally just briskly paced starts walking off, surveying the area. In his mind, I'm looking for a library, isn't there?
Okay.
Do you want help?
No, I'm fine. I'll be back at some point.
Alright.
Well then, let's see if there is a library. High or low, Noctvale?
Let's go high.
Ooh.
Wait. You found anything about blood? Let me know.
Light chuckle to himself. Keeps walking.
All right. Well, Sorvand, you're looking around. You don't really see any libraries. You see several bookstores. But wandering around, give me a perception check.
$22.
22. Okay. You notice in the distance, probably a mile away, appears to be some sort of university. Now make an intelligence check.
A natural 20.
Okay, you are aware that most universities have a library.
Then I'm going to head that way, and as I'm walking that way, since I've been seeing bookstores, I'm gonna keep an eye out for any that may seem like they're selling anything related, or might have a chance at carrying anything related to what I've been researching.
Yeah, none of the bookstores in this area appeared to cater to the more dark desires.
But I don't want to ask, because that's not something you just ask.
No, it's not. But
But I am going to briskly head to the library.
it's going
just
to
keep-
take you about 15 minutes to meander your way to the gate of the university.
Hmm.
Looks fairly ostentatious.
Neat.
And if you give me one moment, I will have a name for you. Do, 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 do. Casonia Institute of Wizardry. I will get it to you in murder notes.
Mm.
There you go.
Nice. Now, are the gates open, or do I need to ask for entry?
The gates are open, and there are quite a few, looks to be scholarly people coming and going. Some
Uh,
carrying books, some without.
right. Um,
All
can I
fairly
tell?
nicely dressed in purple robes, some in red, some in black robes.
Hmm. I'm going to walk up to a random person who trying to find someone who doesn't look like they're in a rush or anything, and just say, "Hello. Don't mean to be much trouble.
What?
Just wondering if the library at your university is available to the public. I'm trying to find some information.
What? Oh, well, yes. Yes, the library is open to the public.
Would you be able to point me in the direction, please?"
Do you see that building over there? The rather tall one?
Yes.
The most ostentatious building in the plaza? That
Yes.
that that is our library.
Good. Thank you. And I'm going to hit him, or not hit him, throw him a gold piece for the information. Just start walking that way.
Oh, why thank you. He pockets it and heads on his way. And you notice that he's heading directly to the library alongside you.
I noticed this, so I'll turn to him, be like, or while we're walking, just say, uh, so what are you here studying?
I'm studying to become a wizard.
Ah, how long have you been here?
This is my third year.
Hmm, good.
This is a human.
This is a human. Okay.
Fairly,
Good.
fairly pale skin. Not doesn't look like he is the sturdiest of fellows.
Hmm.
Fairly weak.
Hmm.
Um, light blonde hair, sunken eyes, sunken cheekbones as well. Almost cadaverous in appearance.
Uh, Out of character, kind of seems like he might be skipping some food to study or something, staying
See,
up a lot.
seems like he may have spent all the money that he has been has had to continue his studies. You know, broke college student.
Ah. Are you feeling well, friend?
Well, yes, little hungry. but that's beside the point. I'm heading to the library for a research project.
What are you researching?
Well, it's it's the point in my studies where I am to learn to summon a familiar.
Oh. Summon a familiar.
Yes.
And what are you hoping to summon?
Well, I'm still on the fence. I mean, I could summon a cat. I could summon a sparrow. I don't quite know yet. I
Yes.
figure inspiration will hit me when I need it to.
Well, let's hope so.
Yes. Well, may I ask what you were here to look into?
Oh, yes. Okay, so out of character, uh, pausing real quick. Um, the tome that he found the hidden script in, did it look like anything that would be evil in any way?
Yes.
Or yes, okay. Let's see. How could I word this? How could Servand word this? Ah, I am actually researching how to take out particular people of a certain persuasion. I've lost a few friends to some beings in the Underdark, and I've been traveling trying to find a way to stop them, so I figured learning more about them might help.
Oh, beings of the Underdark. Are you referring to Derigar?
No, I've met a few that, I mean, kind of repugnant, but kind of fine people in their own way.
Well,
I'm
surely.
speaking more about an evil. Seems there may be some sort of a lich down in the Underdark.
Oh,
And
oh.
I'm trying to figure out anything I can about them so I know what to do with them.
Well, anything you might be looking for in regards to that would probably fall in the restricted section. You would
Right.
need permission. You would need you would need a writ from either one of the instructors or permission from the head librarian themselves.
Right. Well, I'll try the head librarian first. I am a noble, so if that
Oh,
would amount for anything, maybe I'll be able to get back there.
you, it
If not, then I'll find out what I can do.
it may be worth a try. Well, surely it can't hurt to check.
Yes.
Well then, well, as we are here, I will bid you farewell and good luck in your research.
Yes, and you as well.
Thank
Be
you.
safe.
He nods and heads off to the side and starts looking through a card catalog.
And I am going to survey the area and see where I might be able to find the head librarian person he was talking about.
Need a perception check.
Hmm. 17.
17. You do not see the head librarian, any figure that might be the head librarian.
Hmm. Anyone working a counter or something I could ask?
Yes, you do see other librarians, but
I'm going.
you
Hmm?
don't see anybody in any form of ostentatious garb that might denote a position of power here.
Okay, same thing I did at the gate. I'm gonna find one that doesn't quite look too busy. Pick that one out, go towards him or her, and excuse me.
No, you don't see anybody that doesn't look very busy. They
Oh,
all look
then
very busy.
I'll just pick one then. and walk up and open with excuse me.
Oh, yes?
I'm looking on some information. I told this fine fellow gesturing over to the one who walked in with me. I'm doing some looking around for information. I've been traveling all over the place, and he told me what I could find maybe in the restricted section. I was wanting to speak to the head librarian and see if I could check in there for the information.
Oh, the restricted section. Yes, we don't typically let commoners into the restricted section.
Whenever they say commoner, I pull out the uh show of title and I'm actually from the Underdark. I'm one of the princes. I'm just trying to travel around and look for any information on something that might be going down
Oh,
there.
oh, a prince, are we? I'm the king of Narnia. No, he looks at you and says, "A prince. Well, you could always look for. Uh, yes. If you give me a moment, I will be back with the head librarian.
As you wish.
His name, if you wish to know, is Bravom Grev.
Bravom?
Hang on, one moment.
Okay.
Doo-doo-doo. There you go.
Nice.
And he starts shuffling off. Looks like his robes may be a little too long.
As he shuffles off, just in case I need it, I'm going to silent cast disguise self on myself.
You would, and you think you do, but you notice that it does not have any effect.
May need to be careful in here.
You can surmise that there's a magical dampening field of sorts.
Right. Good to know. I'm just gonna wait on them to get back anyway.
Okay, about 10 minutes goes by, and the same librarian starts shuffling towards you, and with an older gentleman in dark purple robes with glasses, fairly thick beer bottle lens glasses in tow. And he says, um, yes, Bravom, he says he is a prince. He wishes access to the restricted section. I do need to get back to my work. If you wouldn't mind, talking to this gentleman. Oh, yes, yes. I will handle this. Off you go. So, and he turns to you, the older gentleman with you can assume is the head librarian. So, you wish access to our restricted section.
Yes, the gentleman that I walked in with told me that information I may be looking for, doing some research, may be in that section. I was just wondering if I could take a look.
Well, we don't necessarily allow just anybody access to our restricted section. You must have dire need for us to grant you any form of access. One moment.
Yes. Hmm?
What happened?
Hmm.
I
Not sure.
was checking in with my dad.
Okay.
All right. So again, he says, if you will follow me, please."
I just start following him.
And he leads you off to a small office. Please have a seat. We will discuss your needs further.
I sit in the chair.
And we will get back to you after we find out what the group is doing in the meantime. I don't mean to cut that short, but at the same time, we need to keep things going smoothly with the
Mhm.
rest of the group. Are you back?
Yes.
Okay. Last we saw your group, you were heading away from Sorvand. The three of you. What would you like to do?
Is there I know this is a big fancy city and such.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
Would I know that if anything, if we went to more of a little bit of a shittier area, there might be a fight ring?
There might be. You don't quite know with the current political status,
Hmm.
but it can't hurt to check.
Yeah, we'll do that. Look, let's see if I can find him. I'll ask the others. You want to come with me to do a little bit of fighting, a little practice before we go down to the sewers?
I'm good to go find something to protect me from the grime and stinky of the sewer.
Hmm. I mean, you could always go back to the apothecary. He might have soap.
No, I was thinking more of a plastic onesie.
Hmm. Do they have those here? Maybe the blacksmith can make you one.
More like a iron onesie.
Mm, there's no plastic onesies. Plastic doesn't exist.
What's plastic?
The human race has not found their true calling in life.
Maybe a leather one, maybe.
Go to a tailor.
Who's Taylor?
Yeah.
A tailor, not the tailor.
You're Taylor. He's Taylor. I'm Taylor.
Okay, well then
We're
I
all
found
Taylors.
Taylor.
We're all Taylors. You're Taylor
Good.
1 and Taylor 2. He's Taylor 3.
Okay, then I don't need to go to Taylor.
Just
You shall
starts
need to go.
walking off. I'm gonna go fight a fight ring. I'll see you back at the. I'll see you back at the hotel.
With you.
No, hurry up then. Don't get in trouble. Bye.
Get in all the trouble.
That's better. Maya's gonna just walk around town or
Okay.
wherever we are.
Well, I'm gonna need a perception check.
Hoot. Nine.
It takes you the better part of an hour to find a tailor, but when you do find it, you know that you've circled a block and you're right back to where you started.
Eh? I'm too lazy for this.
But there is a tailor.
I'm gonna proceed to enter said building.
Okay, you enter the tailor. Why, hello. How can I help you today?
Hello, gorgeous. I am looking for a thing to protect my feathers from sewer.
Well, an elf folk wanting clothing, fairly unusual, but going into the sewers, I can understand why. Um, well, look through this material and let's see what looks good on you, shall we?
I always thought everything looked good on me except for disgusting stuff.
Why, that may be the case, but let us find what truly brings out your best features. Also, Soy, thank you for the follow.
Hmm.
And she starts holding up fabric next to you. Oh, I know exactly what will work for you.
Do you now, darling?
And she pulls out this bright yellowish orange fabric and holds it up next to you. Why, yes, this accentuates the eyes perfectly. What do you think, my dear?
Does it combat sewer?
Well, it will surely keep any of that disgusting filth from actually touching your feathers.
Then love it!
That is, unless it seeps through. But
Ugh.
we can hope for the best. Now, I hope you do have the funds to pay for it.
Depends on how much it is.
Well, let me take your measurements first. And she pulls out a sewer's tape, a tailor's tape, and starts taking measurements. Oh, oh, okay. Well, with this exquisite material, the amount needed, it will run you probably 100 gold. And I can have it ready for you in the morning.
I mean, any way to keep my feathers from getting all that goop on me, then yes.
Well, I do require a deposit, 50% up front.
Oh? Why can't I just pay you the 100 right now?
Well, if you wish.
takes out 100 gold and places it on any kind of table I can find.
Oh, why, thank you. I shall get to work on this immediately.
Thank you.
Um, where should I have this delivered to? And under what name?
Hmm. Now, if I can remember, huh, it was a hotel. Wasn't it like something like the Golden Hooves or the Golden Horn or something like that?
Oh, we
Oh,
have no golden inns here.
hmm.
Perhaps you refer to the Silver Tusk.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, most of my
What's-
clientele stay there.
hmm. I don't know why I imagined gold. I think it'd look better.
Well, gold is usually reserved for the king.
Hmm. Well, anyways,
But
um,
what name?
M-I-E.
My? Oh my.
Hehe.
What a wonderful name, my dear. Well, I will have it brought to you early morning. And thank you
Thank
for
you.
your business.
Mm-hmm.
And I will get to work immediately. And she turns her back and starts pinning up the fabric, cutting it, and measuring it. And starts pinning it to a small mannequin,
There you go.
a mannequin.
Right. I'm gonna walk out
Okay.
and pull out Harvick. I spelt it wrong so nobody else can take it.
And Harvick nuzzles you a little bit. And then, and out comes a small green frog. Again. Ribbit. Ribbit.
I still don't know how you got that out of my dream, but maybe it was a memory.
And he eats the frog again.
You're just totally adorable. I can't help it. Oh, pulls out one of the 7 figurines and places it on my hand next to Harvick. You're so perfect.
And you hear this soft cooing noises coming from the small mimic.
He places Harvick on my shoulder and just calmly walks around town until everybody gets done.
Okay. You do so. And is it in Thorgus? You were headed toward. Were you heading with Thorgus?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. You start heading towards the seedier part of town. It takes you about half an hour. But in the outskirts, towards where you first came in, you notice that the buildings are a little more drab than the ones on the main way.
Hmm. Would we see I want to say a tavern in the area?
Perception checks, please, both of you.
Hmm.
24.
24.
Not
Thorgus?
bad. 16.
Okay. Well, Isid'll notice it first. There's a tavern, as you called it, with a sign depicting an elephant tripping over a stool. trying to get away from a mouse.
Yep.
And underneath it says the Clumsy Elephant Tavern.
Maya would probably love this.
Yes.
Now, if only we could make
on.
elephant noises for her when she was here.
Yes. Only if we could. Hey, what's an elephant?
I don't know. What a weird giant creature. Read about him in a book.
Oh. Oh. So we're going to go in there and start a fight.
No. You ask the bartender. Usually the bartender is the one that runs the underground fight clubs.
Oh.
Usually,
Okay.
not always.
Usually.
Standing
Yeah,
out in front of this tavern, there are two fairly surly looking human. Oh, one is a human, one is a half orc.
Hmm.
You can tell that these are the bouncers, the doormen, so to speak.
And just,
Well,
shall we?
yes.
And just start going towards the doors and going in.
As you approach the doors, you hear some rather boisterous music and sounds of merrymaking and dancing and singing.
Hmm.
It's fairly loud. The bouncers just look you over as you're walking in. The half orc just grunting.
Just keeps on walking in.
Okay, you enter and you see in front of you a fairly rundown tavern. Not in the best condition, but still, there's tables, there's chairs, there's a small stage where a band is playing, and there's a small dance floor in front of it where it looks fairly filled. There's a lot of people dancing, a lot of people drinking, a lot of people gossiping.
Hmm.
And
Is
there is
the is the bar full?
the bar is mm, the bar is fairly full. There are 2 seats unoccupied though. Not
I'll,
necessarily side by side.
I'll head to one. It's like, is it? I'll be right back unless you want to take the other seat.
Well, hello. How are you today? Can I get you something to drink?
Drink? No, I'm more thirsty for a different kind of thrill, if you get what I mean. As he kind of like cracks his knuckles.
Oh, well. And he leans in a little closer. I might be able to assist you in that. There is a entrance fee.
Of course.
10 gold, please. Is your
Per associate or just
per person, is your friend going to join?
I assume so, and he just pulls out 2 plats.
And the bartender kind of just puts 2 fingers on the platinum and it disappears. Well, go on downstairs. Once you get to the door, knock 3 times.
Mhm.
And say, The Crimson One sent you.
Thank you.
Aye, my name is Emmett. Emmett Crimson. Nice to
Well,
do business
it?
with you.
Well, thank you, Emmett. Maybe we hopefully see each other more often, and maybe a beer afterwards. But until then,
Aye,
hops off the school. We're going.
good luck. Good fighting. And he turns back to some other patrons.
It's like, yeah, kind of waves at, is it? It's like, come on, this way.
But people.
You-
What?
hang on. So, give me. Is it? Yeah, roll percentiles. Your 2d10s. Let me know. All right. Yeah, the urge to stay is pretty strong. You see a lot of people just having fun.
Fine. And he just runs in everyone.
Thorgus, you notice that he's about to take off and join the festivities. Do you try to stop him?
I mean, if he's gonna go have fun, as long as I know he's here, I just yell at him, "Don't kill anyone!" And just keeps on walking.
No promises.
And the music immediately stops, and everybody just looks at the two of you.
He has too much fun. He'll be fine.
And all eyes are upon you. Is it?
Let's party.
And the music starts back up.
And just look to the bartender before I go all the way back. It's like, how much is the cheapest drink?
Cheapest drink. Oh, 50 silver.
How many people are here?
Or not 50 silver, 5 silver.
Yeah. How many people it kind of looks here?
It looks like there's probably about 70 people in total upstairs.
I'm just gonna flip him one plat. Just tell him drinks are on him. If anything happens, it's on him, not me.
He's too busy having fun with all the people.
That enough. And he's just going to say, well, I assume the other platinum piece is going to cover some of it. That's not enough for all of the drinks,
Just
but
flick him another.
that'll get close enough.
Yep.
And a lot of people just start rushing the bar at this point.
Mhm.
But
Drinks.
okay, is it you're dancing, you're having fun, trying to get everybody's attention on you?
Just trying to dance with everybody. At this point, I think his hood's probably flying everywhere.
Yeah, you managed to charm your way into these people with your unique dance.
I could just imagine it's like that old school like 80s music.
I just couldn't resist. I remembered I had an impulse.
That's good. Well, looks like it's going to be dancing up a storm for a while. Thorgus, you head on
I'm
downstairs.
Yep, heading downstairs.
All right. Well, you get to the bottom of the stairs. There's a door with a slot.
Knock 3 times.
Slot opens. You see
crypt-
2 eyes.
I'll let him know the phrase the Crimson One sent me.
The slot closes rather quickly, inaudibly, and you hear click, 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 and the door opens.
Walks in.
And
Just
now
kinda-
the sounds of a fight come to your ears.
Just kind of turn my head just a little bit, just to eye the guard and give him a nod, and just keep on walking down, I assume.
The half-orc guard simply grunts, and closes the door behind you, and starts latching all the locks, and drops a bar in place. And you continue down the stairs. You get to a wide open area. It's about 120 by 80. It's about 40 foot tall. There are fairly large joists holding up the building above.
Pretty much, like, they take care of this area more than they do upstairs, just for the facade.
Yep. Off to the side, you notice notice a wall of sorts with several openings, bars covering the openings. You can assume this is the bookies. And at the bottom of the stairs, there's a gruff young man, human. Looks like he hasn't shaved in probably 2 weeks. How can I help you? You here to fight or here to wager?
Here to fight. Any rules pertaining that?
No weapons. No
Bare
armor.
fists?
Bare
No,
fists. Do not kill.
Gotcha.
Nothing below the belt.
Nothing below the belt. Gotcha.
As he looks down upon you. I mean, kind of hard not to, height-wise.
Alright. Just anything else other than that? Just payment fee and then go in?
Well, you've already paid your entrance.
I should say entry fee, or just it's pretty much bets from here out.
It's bets from here on out. I will take your name, and if you don't mind leaving your armor and weaponry here. He opens a door off behind him. You can retrieve your equipment after the fight.
There we go. And it's Stormbeard.
Stormbeard. Strong name.
It is.
And he writes down your name on a ticket.
And I just give him 25 gold and just tell him 25 gold to myself.
Take your money to the bookies. And he points over to the wall with the windows that have bars on them.
And I will do so after I get my armor off and everything else.
Okay. You get your armor off. You
give up my shield, the warhammer.
Yep. And he places it all together, puts a puts a tag on it, has your name has the name Stormbeard written in common, and he puts it inside the room that he opened up the door to, sets it down, closes the door behind it, locks the door, and simply nods to you.
And nod him back and go to the bookies and give my gold and wait for my turn.
All right. And about 5 minutes goes by. You're seeing one hell of a slobber knocker between a half orc and a hobgoblin. Hobgoblin gets knocked out cold.
Mm.
Half orc, roaring victoriously, arms above his head, took quite a beating, but still standing. Two younger people, looks probably teenagers, humans, start dragging the hobgoblin out of the ring. Lifts him up, puts him in a chair, and a third teenager grabs a bucket of water, chucks it into the hobgoblin's face, while a middle-aged man walks up with a smelling salt capsule and pops it up underneath the hobgoblin's nose. And the hobgoblin shakes his head. Whoa, what happened? And the announcer walks into the ring with a small, fairly decent sized speaking phone and says, "The winner, Gore the half orc. Do we have any newcomers that wish to try their luck?"
Hmm. I guess that's my turn. I would assume I'll just put up my arm. Oi, over here.
Oh, Durgar. Not many of you folks around here. Well, if you wish, step up into the ring. We shall find you an opponent.
Is there a stairway or is it one of those jump pits?
It is floor level.
It is floor level. Okay.
There are ropes around it in a circle.
Gotcha. Oh, you'll enter the ring.
All right, you enter the ring,
Mhm.
sizing up this half orc in front of you.
Pretty scarred up looking.
Many battle scars. Looks like he's weathered quite a few fights.
Hmm.
And he just cracks his neck, cracks his knuckles, just by clenching his fists,
Hmm.
and he just grins. "And your name?" The announcer looks at you. "Your name, sir?"
Stormbeard. That's fine.
"Well, we have our new next contestant. Name of Stormbeard. Place your bets." "The match will be underway shortly." All right. And you see a lot of people just rushing the windows. And you can't really tell who they're placing bets on from this distance.
Hmm.
But a couple of moments go by. You're just preparing, I guess. Stretching, limbering up.
Yeah.
Okay. And the announcer exits the ring. And you hear ting ting, a bell, as the orc saunters out towards the middle of the ring, takes guard, and roll initiative.
Right. Hmm. Okay. That'd be 11 for me.
All right, you will go first.
Right. And just so you know, I'm wearing, I just sent it to you just so you know what I'm wearing. It's my Merc clothing. It has my symbols and logos and all that, so that way people can know where I'm from and who I am.
All right,
Um,
good to know.
yes. Well, I only say that because I have to make sure you're aware of it because it has my symbols on it. Giant might. So I am no longer a medium size. I am large.
Okay, you, instead of him towering over you, you are now probably 3 foot taller than he is. You
Mhm.
grow to what, 10 foot?
10 foot. Yeah, doubles my size.
Yeah, he was 7 foot, or is
Yeah.
7 foot. So you are now
Eh,
3 foot taller.
Yeah, because I am at the maximum height of a Duraguard. It is 5 at most. So yeah, I am 10.
And as you're growing, you notice the orc just starting to look up as you're growing.
Beep boop.
And this wide-eyed look crosses his face, just dumbstruck.
And here comes the dump struck. That is an 18.
It hits.
Right, and that is a 14.
That one does not hit.
All right, so I know the damage is going to be 4 for the unstrike, but I still have to roll the other dice for it because of the giant might. That's something extra.
Yep.
So that is total of 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Total.
Just you hit him. His head snaps to the side, snaps back, and this scowl just crosses his face. His turn.
Yep.
And this
It's 11, just so you know, make it easier.
11.
Yep.
Your
Make
AC.
it easy. Mm.
Okay. Well, you see this fiery glow in his eyes. And yeah, that hits. And that hits. You will take 8 points of damage.
Right. Good thing I had that short rest.
It's your turn.
Right, and same thing, just gonna keep smacking them back and forth.
Yep.
That is a 19,
Hits.
and that is a 21. 15 plus 6, yes.
Yep. Hits.
So 8 for the regular, and then see, additional 5 and another 5. Nice. So that's 8, 8, 16, 10, 10, or 16, 10. That's 26
18.
points damage. Right?
I thought it was 5, 5, and 8. That's 18.
Well, oh, wait, yeah. Oh, yeah. 4, 4, 5, 5. Yep.
All right. First strike, knock his head to one side and follow it with an uppercut, and one of his teeth get knocked out. And it's his turn. That whiffs completely.
Mm-hmm.
Second hit connects, though, for 4 more points of damage.
Right.
Your turn.
Let's see. That is. Does a 13 hit?
No, 14 missed earlier.
Okay, just making sure. And well, that's a 15.
That just hits.
Okay, so 4 and 2, 6 points of damage.
Alright. He's looking pretty beat up at this point, but he spits out blood onto the ring floor. That's going to miss. Barely. But that hits.
Mm-hmm.
4 more points of bludgeoning damage.
Gotcha.
Your turn.
Right. Ooh, that's a good one. That was a 20.
Natural or unnatural?
Nat, sorry.
Go ahead and roll damage on that one.
Alright. Just roll that one real quick. Well, if it doubles the points,
Yep, that's 8 plus.
1. 9.
Well, it doubles the damage from the die, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's right. All dice are doubled. So, 6.
8 plus. So 9 plus the 6.
8 plus the 6.
Okay. So 14. Go ahead and
Mhm.
roll your second attack. I was just seeing if you were going to knock him out.
Ah, damn. It was almost another nat 20, but that's a 19.
That's hits.
Yep. So 4, and then 3, which is 7.
You knock him clean the fuck out.
And just imagine, just hit him once. See, he's about to about to faint, and just kind of give him a good
Bonk
smack.
on the head.
Good smunk. Spunk. Yeah, spunk. Bonk.
Yes, is it? Yes.
Oh no. Now I'm curious. What it is it doing? It is. I mean, he does have a mohawk. So, I mean, I know Armstrong doesn't have that, but
Yeah, yes. For the viewers, imagine Armstrong
Okay.
from from Full Metal Alchemist. Ooh,
So with a big beard.
Mhm.
just big beard and mohawk.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the announcer runs into the ring. Those 2 teens drag the half orc out, or try to, and the third has to help.
Could I just give him my hand?
Well, you would, except the announcer grabs your monstrous hand and tries raising it up.
I'll raise the announcer up. You know, as he's trying to do mine.
We finally have a victor over Gore. Huh? You can put me down now.
Just send him back down.
Name Stormbeard. Victor. And a lot of people are just tearing up tickets and throwing them into the ring, throwing fruit, vegetables.
Are they just like throwing it at me, or just?
Yeah. You just
I mean,
knocked out who has been reigning champion for a while.
just one of the apples or whatever just kind of comes up and just grabs it out of the air.
Roll me a dex check.
All right. Not with a 3.
No, it hits you
No.
square in the face. Splat.
Oh.
Just wipes it off.
Tasty
That tastes
apple, though.
better. That tastes better. But I'll go to the previous champion, and my size does go down afterwards.
you know, and you approach right as the middle-aged gentleman is snapping the smelling salts right up under his nose. And he comes to and sees you. Oh, oh, oh my. Oh, wow.
Just extends a hand. Oh, good match.
He takes it, takes your hand, shakes it. Yes, good match. Oh, well, if you ever want a rematch, let me know.
Anytime. And just give him a nod and go collect my winnings and my armor, and I'll probably go see if Visit has killed anyone.
Neat.
Well, is it high or low?
He's dancing with dead corpses, I can imagine now. La, 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 la,
Low.
la, la, la.
Low? Okay, he hasn't quite killed anybody yet, but
I can imagine he's just pirouetting with a dead corpse. Tra la 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 la
Oh
la la
my.
la. Everyone's like freaking out, hiding behind chairs and shit.
no, we're going a different route with this one, but good idea.
Very good idea. I see him doing that.
But okay, so your winnings, you put 25 gold on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the odds weren't fully disclosed to you beforehand,
Mm-hmm.
so you were fairly possibly surprised by the fact that 100 plat is set down in front of you.
Just kind of, okay.
It was 40 to 1 against you.
Just kind of nods. Yeah, I figured I'd be fighting the champ. I just didn't expect that. Okay.
Well, not to mention, the house made a lot of money off of you just now.
Mm-hmm. Well, I might be back. We'll see how it goes. Maybe bring some more friends. Who knows?
Well,
Until then. Mm-hmm.
come back tomorrow. Defend your title.
I'll see how it goes. If I leave in the morning, or I should say I leave in the afternoon, we'll see how it goes. Got business to do.
As you leave the bookies, you head over to the gentleman that took your armor from you. He's unlocking the door, reaching in, pulls out your armor. He's just looking at you, just going, huh. And he hands you your armor, pulls the ticket off, hands you your
Just
shield, your bag.
make sure everything's in there. I know even though the door was locked, still check.
Everything's there. And he's looking at you, just going, you surprised everyone. Nobody thought that a newcomer could possibly defeat Gore. But
As I said,
good.
beware of what you read. The cover might shock you.
Well, I do hope you come back and defend your title. Until then,
Okay.
have a wonderful day.
You as well. And I just give him a nod and head on out.
Yep. You go up the stairs. The half orc at the top of the stairs just nods, grunts, and unlocks the door, opens it for you.
Mm-hmm.
And respectful nod.
And I give him a nod as well. It's like, have a good one.
And closes the door behind you, and you hear the locks and chains in the bar being reset. And as you're going upstairs, you see what appears to be a bugbear coming down, trying to squeeze past you.
I'll take a step out of his way. Bigger gentleman. Don't want to mess with a bugbear. After all, got a longer reach.
Yep. You squeeze past him, you go upstairs, and is it? During this time, you've been having a great time, and towards the end, they put you on a chair and start carrying you around on the chair above them while dancing.
Opa!
Yes.
Opa! And Thorgus, this is the sight that greets you.
I see that he's doing this, so I just take a seat at the bar and just watch him and have a couple drinks.
Okay. You will enjoy drinks. They are the cheap stuff is 5 silver.
I just give him one goal for the best if he has it.
The best is a bit more than a gold, he tells you.
How much is it?
5 gold.
I give him 5 gold.
And he pours you a shot of whiskey and a tankard of ale. Drops the whiskey into the ale
Oh, okay, it's one of those deals.
and passes it over to you.
Mm.
It tastes very familiar.
Mm.
What was that?
I said, let me guess, something dwarven.
Tastes of home, yes. Dwarven ale and a dwarven fire whiskey shot dropped into it. I know that you're resistant to poison. Yes?
Yeah. So, I mean, I could still get for poison, but I probably won't get drunk as hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a nice Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Gotcha. Woo, that's a good thing for the advantage. Because first one was a 1. The other one, the other one's a 14 plus con save, you said?
Yep.
That is plus 8, so that's 22. Yeah.
Yep. You, sir, pass your saving throw.
Mhm.
It's strong. I mean, this is some of the best bitters you've had since you left Bagolum.
Hmm.
And that whiskey really gives it a nice bite.
I'm just kind of, woo! Man, that's reminds me of home.
Well, it should. We used to do business with your kind.
Well, hopefully that changes. These couple of days, who knows?
And he points a finger over his shoulder. It's the last cask of dwarven whiskey we have. And last cask of ale as well. If you ever head home and decide to come back, please bring more. Pay you handsomely.
Noted. I will definitely remember.
And then he pours you up another pint of ale and just sets it down in front of you on the house. Not many can stand it.
Thank you. I'm just gonna drink one more time and just watch his enjoy himself before it gets too late and we head back.
Okay. Well, you sit there sipping on your ale for better part of a half hour.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to get it. well, it wouldn't get old for you. So you realize that you've been up on this chair a while. I'm gonna need a con save.
He gets butt sores.
No, he's never exactly been on a ship.
Mm-hmm.
24.
24. You resist the urge to vomit,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
you
gee,
can
lovely.
tell that it's starting to make you feel a little queasy.
Down, put me down, put me down!
The the people that are holding you up walk over to the side with you and Cho on the chair and set you down in front of a table that has people that you haven't seen yet.
Who?
Four dwarves.
Hmm.
They don't look
Remind me of 'em.
anything like Thorgus, but they have red hair and red beards.
Y'all remind me of somebody. Friend of mine.
And just, oh, okay.
Back to party.
All right. Well, Izzet's going back to partying.
Hmm.
Thorgus, you notice that time has gone by, and it may behoove you to head back to your inn.
Mm-hmm. He just yells out to is it? If we need to head back to the inn, we can't stay here all night. I know you want to party. We have work to do in the morning.
Come on. Fine.
Just think, you could come back here and celebrate afterwards.
Yes. Bye, people.
And everybody's just, except for the four dwarves that you got down in front of, everybody's, bye. Come back soon.
We'll have more fun. Oh, yes.
Okay. Well, on your way back to the Silver Inn, and just for shits and giggles, intelligence check, both of you. See if you remember the way back.
I don't.
14.
14?
Mm-hmm.
And doesn't at all?
An 8.
An 8? Yeah, no. We're gonna, for flavor, it's going to start leading the way and then go, wait a second. No, you take point, Thorgus. You lead the way.
I thought you were trying to take a shortcut. We missed our turn back there like a minute.
I don't remember. You go back. I'll follow.
Well, with Thorgus leading the way, you manage to make your way back, and you see, well, perception checks, both of you. And I need a perception check as well.
$15.
15? My?
Yes.
11.
11? Okay. Thorgus?
10.
You all three notice each other.
Am I?
My, you alright? Have you been sitting here all day?
No.
You should have come. It was so much fun.
I bought an outfit.
Mhm.
Where is it?
Not here.
Oh, it's still being tailored.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Well, hopefully you get it But
That sounds lovely. Do I want one? Hmm.
I don't think yellow's your color.
Probably not. Be good for business, though.
Hmm.
Maybe not.
well,
I don't know.
shall we retire for the night?
Mm,
I guess so.
mm.
All right. Well, the three of you are just outside of the Silver Tusk Inn. We will return to you as soon
I will pet Bob.
as we find out if Sorvand had any success. Sorvand, you are seated across from an elder gentleman whose name you already know,
Mhm.
Ravom Grev. And he looks at you. So, what brings you to this library in search of restricted material?
There seems to be a little bit of a problem in the Underdark.
And, it's the Underdark. I can imagine all sorts of problems arise.
Yes, well, let's just say someone has figured out how to attain Lichhood and is currently having some fun down there.
Need you to roll me a deception check, please.
So close. Yeah, 27.
Okay. Well, I'm informed that you are some sort of royalty.
This I pull out the papers. Well, I already have them pulled out there in my hand, the papers and the signet, and set them on the table between us, the desk, whatever it is.
The librarian picks up the paper in one hand, signet ring in the other, looks very closely at the paper, sets it down, and pulls out a magnifying glass and yes,
Ooh.
this is this is authentic. Normally we don't allow outsiders to peruse our restricted material, but I think we might be able to come to an understanding, if you catch my meaning.
Do I catch his meaning?
Roll an intelligence check.
There it is, nat 20.
You'd catch his meaning. You know
Hmm.
that he means a palm needs to be greased.
I'm going to pull out. Let's see. From what I've seen around here, right, a lot of money is tight right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Does he have a hand outstretched right now?
Yes, he does.
I'm going to pull out. Let's start with 250 plat. And I'm going to set it right in his palm.
Yes, yes. I think your concerns merit a trip into our restricted section. as he puts it into his coin purse. And he's looking out the window of his next to his door, just making sure no eyes are watching. Well, he pushes the signet ring and document back across the table to you.
I take them back and put them under my robes where they belong.
Well, if you will follow me, and he stands up.
I stand and nod at him.
He
As after you.
he goes around his desk, goes to the door, opens it, surreptitiously looking outside, and he just motions for you to follow and heads off to the back of the library.
I follow as quickly as he's going.
He goes up a staircase, pulls out a key, unlocks a gate, slides it open, and he motions for you to enter.
And enter inside.
Closes the gate behind the two of you, locks it, and says, "Well, I believe any information you seek could possibly be here." And he
Oh,
points over to the right. The far wall should have text dealing with necromancy.
I give him a little bit of a bow. I appreciate it.
Well, take your time, but not too much. If you need to check out any material, come find me. I will be over here at the desk. And he points to the desk that's just on the inside of the gate, off to the left side.
I nod and head straight in the direction of the wall that he pointed to.
All right.
Beginning my search for a similar looking tome of what I found in my mother's library.
All right. So I'm going to need an investigation check.
Investigation. That'd be 23.
And it takes you a moment, but you find several books that are bound in a very similar manner to what you've found previously. Same language, same jumbled letters.
Nice, but I have memorized the.
Cipher?
It's the same cipher, yes?
I don't know. You're going to have to pour over each book to find out.
I'm gonna start with the first one I find and just start pouring through it and seeing first off if it is the same cipher.
We're going to, for brevity's sake, we're going to go ahead and use your previous investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
You do find in the corner of a page in each book a cipher. Each one is different.
Ah. Well, then I'm going to start with the first book I've got, copy down the cipher on an extra sheet, keeping all of the papers together, and start doing what I did with the first book that I originally worked on.
Okay.
And any information that pertains in any of these three books to what I'm looking for, I'm going to move over into the place it needs to be within all of the notes I've been taking.
All right. You do so. This is going to take you several hours.
Mm-hmm.
And it is fairly clear that there is still missing information.
Mm.
but you have. Go ahead and roll me another intelligence check.
Would be 22.
22. You can tell that at most there are 5 missing tomes that you must find.
Left. Yes.
Hmm?
There's 5 missing tomes left, right?
Yes. Sorry, if it didn't come through clearly, I said 5 missing tomes you must find. At
Yep.
most.
Good. And whenever I get done with everything, I'm going to put all of the copies that I have done in order back up into their hiding spot on my person. Uh, and then I'm going to put all the tomes back where I found them.
Alright.
And I'm going to
As you're
walk
doing
over.
this, high or low?
High.
Alright. Well, there is a small gold bound book
Hmm.
right next to where you're placing one of the tomes.
Upon catching my eye, whenever I place the tome, I'm going to pick this one up.
Alright. You look
And
at it.
let's see what's on you, little one.
Let's find out what languages you speak. Oh. You do not recognize. It looks somewhat familiar, but you don't quite recognize it.
Hmm. Hmm. Well then. How big is this tome or book?
It's about 8 inches tall, about 6 inches wide, and it's about 2 inches tall, or deep, thick,
Okay.
2 inches thick. I say small. It is small compared to the tomes that you were perusing before.
Right. Looking, just skimming through it, does it also have a cipher in it?
No.
Hmm. I'm going to close the book, and after, if I haven't yet, after I've made sure all the other tomes that I found are in their exact spots, I'm going to take this one to the head librarian
Okay.
and set it in front of him rather gently.
He looks.
Uh, I was wondering, this book caught my eye, and I found most of the knowledge I was looking for, but what, pray tell, is this one about?
He flips it around to him, opens up the cover. Do not speak. Do not read Elvish, eh?
No.
He starts looking through. This is dealing with liches. Huh. I haven't read this very much myself. I forgot that it was even here.
Yes. Any way that I can take this with me? I have someone who might be able to help me take a look at it.
He cocks his head. Yeah. Oh, first, persuasion check.
That would be lower than the other one. 23 again.
He still beats his 20 on insight. And he just starts slowly nodding. I think we could work out a deal.
What are you thinking?
Well, tell you what, if you were to bring other books of knowledge, other tomes of knowledge here, and eventually, when you head home and come back, anything that we may not have access to, if you could bring here, might be able to let this out of our sight for a while.
Rhonda nods. Anything in particular that I could browse my own library for?
Some history books of the Underdark would be nice. It doesn't have to be originals.
Right. I will definitely see what I can do then.
Maybe some unusual tomes of magic that your people may have access to. That might that might be a worthwhile trade, so to speak. But I'm going to go ahead and check this book out to you, as it were, in the understanding that when you return, you will have either this book in your possession, which can then be stricken from our records. If you have other books of knowledge,
Yes. I believe that I can agree to that.
now, if you will, sign here.
And I sign where he points.
And if you don't mind, place your signet mark here. And he starts melting some wax.
And I do the signet mark.
Alright. Now, if anybody were to ask you what you were researching in here, what would you say to them?
I was just looking for help to get some information on a few things that may be out of my reach, but nothing too serious.
Aye, we are agreed then. And he walks around the desk, unlocks the gate, slides it open. After you, sir.
And as he walks around, the book is now underneath the robes. I nod at him, and as I walk past the gate, I appreciate it. Bravo. Very pleasure doing business, and I will make it a point to return either with the book or with whatever I can find, I say, getting closer into a whisper, again bowing my head.
And he just nods and says, well, sir, I have plenty of work to do.
Then I will allow you to get to it. And I bow. Be safe and have a good rest of the day.
And he starts walking off.
And I am going to leave and head directly to the uh the inn.
You've already forgotten the name of it, haven't you?
I remember it's the Silver Tusk, right?
Yes, it is.
Well, I'm gonna head back to the inn of the Silver Tusks, or Silver Tusk Inn. Granted, no one stops me. I'm just going to head straight there.
Let's see if fate has other plans for you. You are unaccosted.
Lovely.
So you head back to the Silver Tusk Inn. It takes you probably 25 minutes to get there. And it's at about this time that, well, roll a perception check.
Yeah, I'm too focused on the book that I just got.
Okay.
Who likes nat ones? I do.
To
Okay.
lose your mind.
For the three of you that were standing outside the inn, about to go in, you, with your previous rolls, you do see Sorvan just thinking things over, wandering, headed aimlessly in your general direction.
Hey,
Sorvan, do you hear this?
Hmm. Oh, hello everyone. Back
liking that book a
already?
little too much.
Hmm?
Liking that book a little too much.
Oh, yes. Puts it back up. Just pondering some things. I found out what I needed to find.
Well, good.
I would suggest everyone get some dinner if you need, get some rest, and we will head out in the morning as soon as everyone is ready.
Indeed.
Then I'm just gonna go by everyone into the building and head to my room.
Okay.
Hey, forget the pet Bob.
Hmm.
Skeleton.
Bob.
Skeleton.
That
That left
that
lane there.
skeleton is not sitting there anymore.
Who picked up my skeleton?
Lavonda's still going inside to his room.
All
Fine.
right. Well, as you enter, the proprietor looks to you, nods.
Nods back.
Ugh.
And you head up the stairs and you find, you show your key. You go to your room. You're able, that's if you go straight there.
Yep. Yep, I do. And enter and lock the door.
All right. Well then, three of you seeing this, what do you do?
Shall we go get something to eat and then off to bed, I assume?
Is it runs in and runs to the counter? Where'd the skeleton go?
Skeleton?
At the front door.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never mind.
Well, Mai and Thorgus, you see him, you see Izzet rushing in.
I'm probably not there behind him.
Uh,
Mine.
what was that? Speak up a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Looks to my I'm going in. You?
Yep.
Well,
I
you
wonder
both.
how dinners are.
Hmm?
It's like talking out loud. I wonder how their dinners are here.
Well, there's surely one way to find out.
Exactly.
As you both enter and are greeted by the greeted by the proprietor. Good evening. And you hear Izzet yelling, "Where's the skeleton?" to the person behind the bar.
Hmm. Just ask the guy when's dinner and how much is it.
Well, dinner has already started. It's the customary 10 gold.
Hands him 10.
Takes you 10 gold.
Mm-hmm. It's like,
And
I'm gonna have some dinner, guys. If you want to join me, you can. As I walk into the dining room.
Set the proprietor and gives him 10 gold.
okay. Takes you 10 gold. And looks to Mai.
Pulls 10 gold out of her plume of her feathers and places it on the counter.
Takes you 10 gold. Says, right this way. And he takes you to a table. Same table as before. And says, your waiter will be with you shortly. Heads
While
back.
we're while we're sitting down, does it look like a similar kind of people staying here, like we saw in the when we got here?
Roll a perception check.
It's a 16.
They look very similar from what you
Anyone
recall.
anyone in particular that looks like more, I should say, what's the right word? Higher upper. Looks like maybe some elegance to him, or is just everyone here rich snob person?
Basically, they're all Richies.
Okay, no one in particular kind of sticks out.
One person
Hmm.
seated by
Who, us?
himself, fairly fidgety,
Hmm.
eating, hands shaking while he's eating, kind of eyes darting around.
Is it
See,
our?
hmm?
I was gonna say, is it our associate from before?
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay. And just kind of mutter and look at the others and just like, hey, little boy's out here eating too. He's so nervous. I think he's gonna crap himself.
You think we should get him?
Maybe after our food, make it funnier.
Okay. Be funny right now.
Unless you got something to scare the shit out of him without making too much attention.
Do you even look at me?
Well, that's a given.
Well, your waiter has arrived. It's a young woman. She says, as she approaches the table, she says, let me find it. Hello, my name is Sable. I will be your waiter for the evening. What can I get for you to eat?
I don't know. What's the special?
Oh, the special is roasted boar with sweet potatoes and some mixed vegetables and dinner rolls.
Sounds good to me. My is it?
Yes.
I'll have the same.
Well, okay. And what can I start you off to drink?
Got any firewater?
Yes, yes, we do.
I'll have me one.
Would you like something to drink as besides that as well?
Nope.
She looks to Is it in my? And you?
Yeah.
Hmm? Got what?
What you got?
Why, we have some lovely spring wine. We have whiskeys. We have other wines. We have ale. We have water for the less the less what is the word? We have water for those of lesser constitution.
Anything with blood in it?
Well, we do serve blood wine.
Ah, that right there. Be good for me.
Okay, and you, my dear? She looks to you, my.
Is now extremely scared to order water, so she's like,
How about tea, my?
oh, tea would be nice.
We do serve an excellent tea.
Oh,
Well, with your orders, I will return with your food and drink shortly. And she bows her head slightly and turns off and walks away. About 2 minutes goes by. She comes back with your drinks and sets them down in front of you and says, "The food will be ready shortly." And as she's walking away, you notice somebody walking over, kind of fidgeting nervously. So, so, have you found theater yet?
No.
No, we had to prepare. We just got
Oh,
into town. We had to make sure we were prepared. Don't want to go in half cocked.
oh my. Okay. Well, mm,
Don't worry. If you're what you're telling and describing her, she's probably stuck somewhere and just can't get out because of something.
well,
Knowing her, she's probably got reactions and other things on
I hope you are correct. I do miss. I, 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 I do wish you would return soon. But,
Yes, we'll find her.
but I will leave you.
Trust us.
And he just kind of looks at you. Is it? And just.
His eyes are glowing.
"Yeah, um. I must be off. I must tend to the books. Do bring Fyodor back as soon as you can. As he just bows and darts off.
He like growls.
Yeah, he's gone now. He's not there anymore. And
I think
short,
he gave him a good scare. Sorry.
yeah, yeah, it doesn't smell too pleasant in your area anymore. Okay, well, Shortly afterwards, Sable walks back to your table and, oh, what is that ghastly aroma? Oh,
Uh,
Nothing.
I think someone walked by and crop dusted us on the way.
oh, oh my.
Real polite of your patrons.
Yeah.
Well, if you see that gentleman, do let us know. We cannot have that disgusting behavior here. But here is your food. She sets 3 plates down, sets down a basket of rolls that has a small container of that butter that you had previously. I do hope you enjoy. And she's kind of waving the stink out of the area.
Mm-hmm.
And if you need anything else, please don't hesitate to call. Again, my name is Sable. And she bows slightly and heads off.
Should we just say for brevity's sake we enjoy our meal, retire for the night?
Yeah. Which food is every bit as good as the last time. Just different flavors. I'll spare you the details on the food. I don't want to make anybody hungry right now. But you
Oh,
enjoy
the
your meal.
hungries.
Yes. You enjoy your meals. And you get up after your meal. You head upstairs, present your key. And the gentleman there just nods and says, "Have a pleasant evening. Good night."
Just give him a nod. Night.
All right. Well, we are going to take a quick bathroom break. So, relieve yourselves and come back as soon as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that, Knotville? We got a break. Relieve yourselves and do whatever you want. For now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I do the hunger.
my I should say, the one person you were talking to in the chat, that was the barbarian in the one campaign. So if you're still listening, this is my friends that I D&D on Sunday. I DM with them, and we're doing this on Friday.
Yes. Hi. Wow. All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna put something together.
Mm-hmm. She might be at work. I'm not sure. She might be just listening in.
It's okay.
Also, I would like to point out right here,
Right, Meow?
he's not offline. He's showing offline.
Phinia is showing offline.
You can't hide forever. Get you. Yeah, I was gonna say you can hide on offline, but
If
the
it was offline, it'd say offline for 30 minutes or off.
yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, I would say last seen. On Xbox, it shows Phinia offline, but
I
fake
know.
offline.
I'm aware.
He didn't reply to my message.
Yeah, he's acting like he doesn't see any of them. But, that's
Yeah, he
on
didn't
him.
even look at my message.
Yep. That's on him.
Yeah, he'll look at it like the day after.
Yep. Not worried about it. My plans were for 4, not 5. Because I was not counting on him.
Don't worry. I'll be the best dragon.
uh, you already are. But all right. Take it, Nitros.
He got high hopes in the kitchen.
Oh,
Maybe I was gonna say, should we describe our characters again since the folks haven't heard what they look like?
absolutely. If you would like to, go ahead and start off. Let's start at the bottom first this time.
All right. Well, I am a Duergar.
It's kind of
That's
verbal.
right.
Cut
I'm a
out.
dwarf. Yep. That's right. I'm a dwarf. I'm a Duergar. Got problem with it? I got a mohawk, big beard, black looking armor with spikes and runes all over it. And I carry me warhammer and my shield. That's about it.
All right.
Not much there. I mean, dwarf. You've seen a dwarf, you've seen a dwarf, but other than the color of the skin and the hair, I mean, we're almost identical. Quote, almost.
You,
Duergar better.
almost a stone color skin versus the lighter tones of a normal dwarf skin. Also, white hair.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll skip Servan for now. Mai, would you like to describe your character? It's a hoot and a half.
Some days you guys are gonna make me hoot and holler, but okay. Mesa, she is a Alfolk, a Fey Alfolk. She's a cleric, and her appearance is, of course, humanoid. She's a stripe owl breed, and her main colors are white. Mid part colors are coral, as the tips of her feathers are aqua. And she carries around the cutest little mimic toy. Eat your soul if I don't see food.
She's going to eat something, whether it's food or soul. She's going to eat something. All right. Well, is it that brings us to you? Would you like to describe your character? Is it even there?
Maybe he's still using the restroom.
Oh. Okay.
Is his gun?
Is it's not here right now. But if
Leave a
you'd like
message
to
at the
leave a
beep.
message, he may return your call.
After the blood.
And I am DM. I mean, yeah, I'm everybody else.
He's all the people's.
But to describe your waitress from the night before, just quick description. Lithe young woman, early 20s, wispy black hair tied back into a ponytail. She was wearing a black dress with dark purple embroidery. And, yeah, food was good though. Yes.
I got high hopes for that kitchen.
Best kitchen in the land.
I'm sorry. I have to tell you a guilty thing.
You're hungry?
I looked up sandwiches.
All the sandwiches.
Turkey sandwiches. Mm.
Is it? Have you returned yet?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
That's all right.
That was amusing. the hillbilly elf.
Oh yeah.
I was trying so hard not to laugh.
I like died. I was like, couldn't help it.
High hopes for the chicken.
It's just wonderful. Swerve your expectations. Yes. Yes.
I was like, what did we have for dinner? He's like, we didn't. I was like,
Ruh-roh.
need dinner.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
Right.
Ruh-roh?
Right. Ah, here we go. I could actually get the picture now to come up for memes for later. So I don't have to. You don't have to use the link.
Hello?
Isn't
there's
it back? Or is it?
Oh my goodness, no. Yes, but no.
Where am I? Hello?
Hello, is it?
Hello?
We are filling the break with short character descriptions. If you would like to go ahead and describe your character for the audience, it would be appreciated.
Yes. Oh, don't go over there, dadgummit.
Hmm.
Hold a minute. Gotta get my thing. I can't get my pretty picture. Can you put pictures on streams?
I can if you send one.
Yes. I'll send one.
That is if the artist permits it.
Yes. Yes. Do you permit it?
Yes, I permit it.
Okay.
Yes. Let me
Shoot me a message in the murder notes.
Murder.
all the murder notes.
Here we go. Wait, no, that's not. Is it? Wait a minute. Let's see here. I just go on the Discord on my phone because I have it on my phone.
All right.
I made sure to put it in the
computer.
stream chat.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be adding the picture to stream, showing it directly on there. Because for some reason the stream chat doesn't allow pictures to be shown on the stream.
It'll do text, but yeah, it's weird.
Why? This might take a few minutes. Oh, there you are. By the way, your stream's not working on my phone for some odd reason.
Have you? I was gonna say.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
I was gonna say, did you do you have it open up on the on like the app, or you just have it open up through the internet or something on your phone?
I have it up on my app.
Oh, unless the app needs an update.
Probably, it'd be
Maybe.
my luck.
Well, usually it won't let you launch it unless you update it. So.
I'll check anyways. By the way, that's adorable.
Yeah.
I'm finally watching that. Finally.
It's really good. Can't wait for the new season.
Oh yeah. It kind of reminds me. Is it?
That's why I put it.
I noticed it, and it took me like a couple days to realize it. I go, oh my gosh, they're just like, is it?
All right. Do. Save.
Oops. Tab out.
Boo.
There we go.
All right. Do. Image. Boo.
God dang it.
You know it would happen.
Just why?
I like her.
No, it's just not that one. The one above
Oh, the
it.
yeah, it's baby is it?
It's my favorite character as a baby. It peaks.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
I won't be able to see it.
Is it showing up for everybody else?
Yep, I see him. I
Do
see
you
the
see
isn't.
him?
I see
Oh
the.
yeah.
My pretty isn't.
I think what is it? He's just got a coat on now or a robe now over that
Yep.
or
Yeah,
cloak
he
or
has a
something.
robe on now.
I worked
Close.
so hard on that outfit.
Yeah,
Yes, you did.
still good.
This is beautiful.
Very good. Yes.
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 Yes. Is good. Is
Yeah, the
so
reason
good.
why it's tinted red is because of the blood spots in it.
Yes, as it has a habit of bathing in blood.
Yes.
Hey, Mike, check pictures again.
Babies.
Yeah. It's just, I can't.
It's like no.
All right. Waiting on Sorvan to return from the kitchen. But the all four of you, even though he's not here, all four of you will have one excellent night's sleep. You've already been in there, in your rooms.
Oh, I assume I forgot to ask with the potion. I just assume the health potion, or actually the disease potion. Just if we catch a disease, we can just drink it, and it'll take care of most common diseases.
Minor diseases, yes.
Minor, yeah, okay.
Stuff like,
Okay.
so things that aren't necessarily completely life-threatening, but
But a hindrance.
hindrance, yes. Nobody thought to ask for the cure major diseases.
I'm too poor.
Yeah, how the prices are right now, we'd probably be better off going to a church and getting blessed.
Yeah, but my saying she's poor? What the hell is she talking about?
Yeah.
You can look at my page. I only have 80. Well, I updated my page, but I only have 87 gold.
You may only
Wink,
have
wink.
87 gold, but you have a bag full of something.
Mm-hmm. Those are not. No, those are not money. Those are my shiny.
Those are very much
Oh,
money.
I was gonna say I think some of those shiny. Well, I was gonna say I think some of those shinies she needs those for certain spell components.
Shiny.
Eh, they're fairly small gemstone. Well, they're all about a carat to 2 carats each, so not quite.
I mean, as long as it's worth the amount that she needs, if it's 100
Yeah,
gold's worth of diamonds or something like that, whatever she needs for her spell components, yeah, she can use it.
yeah.
Yeah, if
Come
I
on,
remember, it's like,
Servan. Finish cooking already.
yeah, if I remember, it's like 100 gold, diamond for a restoration push or a restoration
Spell. Yeah.
offhand, and then yeah, and then I think a true restoration or true resurrection is like 100,000. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
remember offhand.
she didn't have any of those.
Wow.
Yes, wow.
Right, that's one.
I want that. It's a mini. I want it.
Little teacup. Reminds me of the small little electric Pokemon tick.
Huh, in the meantime, waiting on Servan. We're just for flavor, he's just going to wake up late.
Hmm.
We'll get back to him as soon as he returns. The three of you awake. Best night's sleep that you've had in quite a while. When you awaken, you notice that there is a basin of hot water placed placed on the top of the dresser, right in front of a mirror, and a washcloth placed next to it, and further off to the right, a towel.
Hmm.
Ooh.
So pretty much a towel bath.
Basically,
Rich people bath. Yes.
yes.
Why not?
What was that? Is it?
Why not?
I'm just gonna get the worst. I ain't gonna go like head to toe
Okay.
because I know it's not gonna matter too much because we're about to go in the sewer.
Armpits, asshole,
Eh.
crotch, and teeth.
Pretty much, but I'll do the teeth first.
Smart move.
Same.
That's
Yeah,
disgusting.
yeah, that would be terrible. Armpit, crutch. Then the teeth. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Flips the
Uh,
towel over.
I
Now we're
miss
good.
I miss George Carlin. Anyways, you wash up, you clean up, and you exit your rooms. You notice each other in the hallway, and you notice people are filing out of their bedrooms, heading downstairs. And the scent of fresh baked biscuits, eggs, bacon start wafting up the stairs.
Hmm. Should we a light breakfast?
Well, mine, and is it you hear this?
Yes.
I do need some food.
Okay.
When I guess when we go down to the host that it is, and just ask him, do you have like an adventurer's meal?
Adventurer's meal.
Something short, something simple, you know.
Oh, maybe some fresh fruit. Maybe a bowl of
Fruit.
oatmeal.
Hmm. Unless
Yeah,
they want something else. Looks the others.
he's just the host is looking expectantly.
Unless you guys want the whole deal, bacon, eggs, and muffins, all that, whatever they have.
Give me fine with adventure stuff.
I'll be fine with the berries. Fruits, yum, 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 yum.
So I guess we all have the adventurer's meal to go, I guess.
Okay. Well, the fruits, berries, the oatmeal. It's at the bar at the end of at the end of the room. There are plates and bowls down there. You may serve yourself. Please do so and find a seat. There's also juice at the breakfast bar.
Hmm.
And he's just pointing, hand outstretched, gesturing in the direction. Feel free.
Is gone.
Sure.
And there are all manners of fruits, berries. There's oatmeal, hot grits. Um, there are bagels and some strange fried pastries that none of you have ever seen before. Look like they're coated in some sticky substance.
Hmm.
Some look like they're covered in powdered sugar. Some look like they're covered in chocolate.
Does it have a hole in the center?
Not all, but some.
Donuts. Out of character.
Yes.
I will acquire one said donut and a bit of oatmeal and some fruit with juice.
Oh, Servant is back. He wakes up. And as you wake up, you notice that there is a somebody had brought a bowl of hot water, set it in on your dresser, right in front of a mirror, a washcloth to the side, and further to the side, a towel.
Interesting.
But you all get your food, plates, bowls of whatever, and you have a seat. Your table is there, available. And we will say that you were eating and enjoying, and especially my enjoying the fruit
Mm-hmm.
and berries.
Oh, yes.
But we will return to you momentarily. Servand, quickly,
Hmm.
if you don't mind, please describe your character for the viewers.
Um, I am what appears to be a drow. Uh, I'm actually one of the sons of the queen, or the son of the queen, of the Underdark. Um, some troubles have befallen me, and I'm trying to, selfishly, I might add, try to figure out how to fix it. Or worse.
But go ahead and describe what your character currently looks like to the viewers. This is not to the party. The party will not know
Mhm.
this except for one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, under the wrappings that I typically wrap my character in, I'm actually not a drow, I'm a mind flayer. I've been struggling in my own mind for quite a while.
All right. Thank you for your description.
Mhm.
Okay, so again, you awake, you notice a bowl of hot water in front of the mirror with a washcloth next to it and a towel off to the side.
I'll stand up and make sure no one's in the room, make sure the door's still locked.
The door is locked again.
Good. I'm gonna head over to the mirror where the bowl is, take all of the wrappings off, kind of clean up a little bit, and rewrap myself up.
Alright, now the question is, do you shudder at your disfigurement?
Uh, I mean, judging on where my sanity is right now, probably not.
Hey, well, need a deception check on your wraps.
Yeah, 18, so that would be 27.
You wrap yourself up perfectly. Not a tendril is showing.
Then I'm going to exit my room and head downstairs, assuming everyone is already down there or will be down there.
Okay, well, you exit. There's some people heading downstairs from the rooms, but you don't notice my Thorgus or is it in the hallway. You head downstairs. You see the host seating people and pointing people over towards a breakfast bar at the far end of the room.
Hmm.
He looks to you. Yes. Will you be eating with us today?
Have my friends come down.
Why, yes, they are at the same table they were before.
Oh, good. And looking around at the people coming to and from the bar. The bar is just self-serve this morning, correct?
That it is, as it is every morning.
Good. I appreciate it. I nod at him and just head over and pick up like a bowl of a few things, small things, just to keep appearances, and head over and sit down
There's fresh.
with everyone.
Okay, there's fresh fruit. There's oatmeal. There's grits. There's bagels. And there are strange looking fried pastries that your character has not seen before. Some of them are coated in what looks to be a sticky substance. Some are coated in what appears to be powdered sugar. Some coated in chocolate. Some have holes in the middle. Some do not.
I will grab a couple of those and some of the fruit and sit down with everybody else then.
And the three of you see him picking up some fruit and fried pastries. Donuts. Eclairs. Bear claws.
Bear
And-
claws. They have the claws still out. Makes a crunch.
yep, yep. There's still some bone in it. Just. But you see him approach the table and sit down.
So, as I sit down, is everyone ready this morning?
Just
Yes.
yeah, just finishing up a light breakfast.
Just casually starts eating food.
My.
Is looking around to see if the person that has her outfit came in yet.
As you're looking around, you see the host being approached by somebody carrying a bag on a hanger. And he looks, and you see them talking back and forth, and he points over towards your table. You can't quite see the person carrying the bag, but they start heading towards you, holding this up in front of them, kind of peeking around. You catch a small glimpse. They approach your table. Yes, excuse me. Is there a my here?
Raises my talon. I am.
I believe this is for you.
Ooh, indeed. Softly takes it.
And he's holding out a hand.
Gives him 10 gold.
Why, thank
Just like
you.
looks to my, you tipped really high.
I don't know anything about tips.
Next time, just give them your spare silver.
I need that silver.
But you don't like silver, though.
What am I, a vampire?
As this exchange is happening, the gentleman that brought the clothing has disappeared.
What's too late now?
Just think of it this way, you tip a gold more for when someone delivers something really far or express. Silver is usually the generic thing. Give them what they need, because if anything, that person that you just gave that gold, they're probably going to be either A, it's their boss is going to want part of that, or B, not going to give it on all the gold to them.
Does that look like my problem?
No, but why give more gold to the person you're already paying for?
Because this is a very special object. It's
Hmm,
going to keep my feathers clean.
very well. Just don't spend all your money.
I got 77 left.
Oh, the four of you enjoy your breakfast. Even is it you enjoy your breakfast. A small bottle of, or a small decanter of some strange black liquid is set at the end of the table, with mugs placed in front of you all.
Hmm.
If
Blackberry juice? Crush white?
I don't know. Are you going to try it? Is
Just kind of
anybody going to try it?
just pick
I
it up,
sniff it.
give it a sniff. Does it
Smells.
smell sweet?
No, it smells fairly strong and bitter.
Did he drop anything off with it, like sugar cubes?
There's a small bowl of sugar cubes already on the table.
Hmm.
And next to it, there's next to the decanter, the strong smelling black liquid, he placed down a small serving dish of cream.
I'm just
What's
going
that?
to take a small sip of it and just.
You take a small sip.
Yeah, just to try it.
It's coffee.
Would I know what coffee is? Probably not, because being on the Underdark, this is something new.
All right. Well, do you enjoy it? So
Eh, it's all right.
We'll give a percentile check. High or low?
Hi.
You do enjoy it.
I'll just drink it straight.
You start feeling fairly awake and energetic. In fact, your first cup of coffee, you start feeling a little jittery, almost like a
Is it?
no, almost like a certain drow male.
Oh,
Oh, oh, that explains a lot too. Now.
Servant kind of looks over. You're acting kind of funny, Thorgus. Are you all right?
I just looks to Servant a little jittery. I think that I know why our one drow friend is jittery all the time. Yeah.
Yes, don't drink too much of it.
It's good, but oh god, is it dope? I just imagine it's already like drinking the whole thing.
Maybe.
Oh God, no.
Just I can imagine it's looking at it. He just takes all the sugars, whoosh, froze them in it, and then
Outdip me.
Well, does anybody else try the dirty bean water?
what dirty bean water if he has it all?
He never said he did have it all. He said maybe.
Is it dries?
Is it high or low?
Hi.
You too enjoy it. Not quite as much as Thorgus did, but you do enjoy it.
Well, then he just drinks it
he
normally.
needs blood in it.
Yeah, it's
Don't-
not as tasty as it would be if it had blood in it.
He looks around and gets a little vial, some blood, puts in it.
All right. Well, you two are feeling the effects of the dirty bean water. Does anybody else wish to try it? See, both mine and Sorvan, you notice that they're both kind of shaking, but really, really awake at this point.
I just sigh. Well, I think I know who's going first.
Imagine seeing the dwarf. He's jittering, the plates all shaking.
What this stuff's really great, holy crap!
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away.
Mine
what's up?
does not
Sure.
try it.
Allies will go wide. No.
Have some pours on you.
It's hot. It's very hot. Your feathers protect you from it, though.
Or her new raincoat if she put it on.
She
I
is
didn't.
not yet. So, Sorvan, do you try the dirty bean water?
No. I think we have enough jittery, hyper people right now.
Jitterbugs.
All right. Well, more for
Oh.
those two.
Well, a demon and half a person.
Hey,
That's
this is
great.
great. Let's go. Let's go.
Agreed.
Make sure that Harbeck don't get any.
I sigh as I stand up. Okay, let's go figure this out. I'm gonna start walking.
And try as you might,
God dang it.
you don't succeed. Harbeck drops down onto the table from your feathers, approaches the pot of dirty bean water, grows
Yeah,
in
try one.
size just enough and eats the entire pot.
Oh God. Now imagine a hyper mimic. Put him on the end of a stick and just have him go kill things.
Harbeck shrinks in size back to his normal stature and quickly just darts right back up into the feathers, and you feel it shaking.
Oh, poor baby.
But the four of you get up to leave. You head out, and you head to the host, the next to the door. Well, will the four of you be requiring a room for the night later?
Um, Should we pay for rooms now and then worry about it later?
Yes, over there.
I mean, we do have to return back here, so we might as well. Unless we all share our room.
Unfortunately, I think I'll have to go do that share room.
He's just looking at you expectantly. You don't have to make your decision now, but do know rooms are first come, first serve.
Oh, how much was it again offhand? Because I don't remember from last week. For the room, it's like 100 gold.
Mm-hmm.
I will just give him 100 gold and just reserve one room for myself and my compatriots if they want so.
Well, unfortunately, it is one person to a room. But you may keep your key, sir. And he looks to the other three of you.
Siobhan's already put the gold on the table.
And nods and says, feel free to keep your key. Looks to Madame. Will you be staying another night with us?
I guess so.
You have
This
enough,
is-
Mai?
I don't know. False floor. Poor.
This is
Oh
why I told
my.
you not to give out all your gold. I just give him 10 plat. You can owe me later. Again.
He takes the 10 platinum. Madame, your room is paid for. You may get off the floor and keep your key for the night.
Stands up and dusts off. Thank you.
Oh,
And
you played a big. He's like, ooh, and just walks out.
And then he turns his attention to Izzet. You, sir, will you be joining us tonight again?
Puts 100 on there.
Takes the gold.
Yes.
Says, why, thank you, sir. Keep your key. And I will look forward to seeing you, all four of you, tonight. He nods. And motions toward the door. Thorgus has already stormed off in a huff after being conned by Mai.
Going outside. Yes.
Alright. Servan goes outside. Mai,
I'm gonna chase after Thorgus.
you're chasing after Thorgus? Okay. Is it? Are you going to?
Very fast.
Okay. Okay, you head outside. You know now that the guard quarters, the guard station is right across the street. Where do y'all
Yes.
head?
Where is the closest entrance to the sewer?
And a guard points down. Right there. As he points at a manhole cover. Or person hole cover, or whatever you want to call it.
Is there another way that we could possibly walk down?
He looks. Well, actually, yes. If you follow me, please. Please do show me your writ of passage first.
And furl it in front of him.
Everything seems to be in order. Follow me. He leads the way down a block.
Roll it
And
back up as we're following.
takes his path down an alleyway. And walks up to this grate. Well, I should say gate. Puts a key in, turns the key, unlocks it, opens the gate. Now, if you don't mind showing me that writ again, turn it over, please.
I show it and flip it over.
And he points directly at the northernmost stairwell. This is where you are going to be entering. Be safe. And do hurry back.
Will do.
And as the four of you enter, he closes the gate and locks it behind you and leaves.
Thorgus
Yes.
walks over to Thorgus and pulls out my little bag and pulls out one of my little shiny gems and places a sapphire in his hand. Here,
that
payback.
that the just
No, shh, shiny bubble. That's all it is. Shh, and just like sneaks back to my position.
Do
Just-
I hear that?
looks at it and just like, well, I feel dumb now.
I don't know. Do you hear it? Roll a perception check.
Maybe not. Who knows?
Just one shiny rock.
Yep.
Okay.
19.
You got a what teen?
A 19.
You heard it. But with your keen eye, Thorgus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first, roll an investigation check on it.
Okay. Oop, wrong dice. That's my player killer dice. I mean, I'm kidding. That's a 6.
It looks very pretty.
Mhm.
Looks like it might be worth some money. You don't know for sure.
Mhm.
I mean, since they got rid of
Shady
the
pretty rock.
appraisal skill, we'll just say that you can't really tell what it's worth due to the low light levels.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We did just go underground. By the way, it is low light. I know we have the dark vision or / thermal vision, as you would call it.
Infra, yes.
I'm going to light a torch, and
I can glow.
I mean, if you want to glow, and I'll have a torch just in case too.
That torch is going to be pretty blinding for you.
I glow.
I'll at least pull out the torch and have it hooked to my hip. So if
Okay.
I need to, I'll have it ready.
Okay. I mean, you can see fairly well. There are small lamps and sconces. Not very bright, but still. And it looks like it used to be fairly well kept. I mean, there's grime, there's filth, but not to the extent that you would have expected.
Right.
Looks like it hasn't been. Nobody's been down here in days, week. Well, no, days. Yeah. But you enter into the sewage system, and right as you come in, there is a open room. Looks to be a storage room of sorts. Shovels, brooms, push brooms at that.
Pretty much just like th- their cleaning supplies that they would use to clean out the sewers and shit.
Yep. Cobwebs starting to form on them.
Don's my outfit.
You don your outfit.
Yee.
Okay. The three of you that did not have a clue what was going on before see her put on this yellowish orange suit with small cap. Almost looks like a rain suit.
Somebody got prepared.
Yee.
So does that wear your gold whip?
Yep.
And included in it is a small pair of boots.
Don's the boots.
Do they squeak?
They better.
No, they don't.
Oh,
It feels comfortable. You think you look pretty damn nice.
yee. Poses a bit.
The three of you see this.
Well, at least you won't worry about getting dripped on.
All right. Well, do the four of you continue on? Yes.
I believe
Yes.
so.
All right.
And we're in the northwestern part of the map.
You are in the northwestern entrance, right off
Okay.
the stairs.
Okay. Just so I make sure I knew where I was at.
Okay. Well,
I look at the two typical melee classes. I'm staying behind you guys. One of you lead the way.
Oh, I guess I'll lead the front since I have the shield.
okay. You lead the way.
Yep.
You see that the area has only one door on either side. The one heading up the steps, and there's not even a door. It's just a passageway, a tunnel,
Mm-hmm.
directly in front of where you came in. You lead the way.
I lead the way.
Okay. Well, somebody else has the map, so as you as you enter the passage and take a few steps, you notice that the room widens up a bit, or notice that the area widens up, and you see that not only keeps on going forward, but there's a room, so to speak, and there's passages to the left and right.
Right. I guess. Looking around, does it look like anything has been disturbed? Like, is there any marks that look like, since we're looking for people, does it look like we see any footprints in the crap or marks like someone's been dragged? Since we're not sure what's down here, could be someone's taking people or anything of sort.
Give me a perception check.
16.
You see footprints, yes, but they're days old. Their footprints headed in all four directions.
Hmm.
The freshest headed towards the right.
So our right, not
Yes, you're right. Not.
make.
Yeah.
Yeah, not map right. Okay. I would just let the others know. Looks like maybe fresher tracks to the right. Anything on the map there, Servant, that says what might be ahead?
Right, so just clarifying out of character real quick, because Servanda's following and he has stuff out and he's gonna mark things. Um, the northwest passage is where we started, right?
The northwest stairwell, yes.
Right, so the one that's in the middle of all the tunnels, and we're at that first intersection.
Yep.
Okay. If we continue to our right and I'll motion that way, there's going to be a small room directly to the right, and then an area, and it looks like it loops back around. If we continue going forward, there's a cluster of rooms in this larger area. I have no idea what that is.
Hmm.
Don't
That
know.
does the map say anything about like gates or anything, or just basic layout?
It has the entrances marked.
No in between gates or nothing.
Does it have anything referencing that, or?
There is. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, total of 7 doors marked on the map.
Yes, but most of the doors that are here are a motion towards the very bottom left of the map, down here in this bigger room.
Yep. But if heading south from where you are, that's currently you're in the room directly below the entrance. You've made
Hmm.
traveled through that small passageway. You're in that next room. The next room down, there's that oddly shaped closet, so to speak, or room. There's a door there.
Oh, okay, so we're not at the northwest, we're at the northeast.
Northeast, yes. Sorry,
Okay, hold on.
northeast.
Redoing everything I've been marking.
Sorry,
Yeah,
You're
it's
fine.
okay.
somebody
That's why I was
confused me.
asking. That's why I was asking.
Hmm.
Northeast. Sorry.
And so we're in the first room right here. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, so I point that out the far bottom left opposite of where we are. And then motion towards the next room directly across. There is one lot area here that's got a door on it. They might have hid someone in there or used it as storage or something.
Yeah, if it's on the way, we can listen and go. If these
Yes.
all connect, we can check that out and head towards the direction where we need to go.
And a motion to the right, talking about that being, well, yeah, that would have been the same explanation. To the left when I motion. This way is just a dead end, is what it appears. Mm.
Well, I will take his advice. I guess we'll go down south to the where the one room is that has the extra external closet that he's talking about. Right? Any other suggestions?
Mm. He has the map.
Yep.
Well, like I said, we have that to check out. This way over here, points to the left again, it's a dead space. It doesn't go anywhere, but there's a room at the end of it. I
Let's see
mean,
what's in it.
There you go. Here's where you are, right, Meow?
Right, man.
Right, Meow.
yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, we could check
And
the
for
dead
the
end
viewers,
first.
one moment. There you go. There you go, viewers. That's where they are. Okay, so you turn to the left and go down that room, or go down that hall corridor to the room.
Yeah, down south where the room that has that little closet room. Yes.
Oh, okay. So y'all are going down south. Y'all aren't going to check that dead end room. Okay.
Come on, there could be something down there.
There could be. Okay. Well, you see a bunch of muck in the hallways, bunch of nastiness as you go south.
Mm-hmm.
You enter the next chamber. Do you start exploring?
I will keep an eye out for anything that doesn't look like it should be here. Like I mean, we saw crates and stuff in there. We knew that's for cleaning, but what else do we see here as we're traveling?
Bunch of crap. And urine.
I'm going to head to the left after we get in and kind of turn my attention towards the door.
Okay. I need Constitution saving throws from all four of you. Let's start with the top. Is it?
18.
Okay. You managed to hold on to your breakfast? My?
I got a 14.
Unmute and say again, please.
I got a 14.
You managed to hang on to your breakfast as well. Sorvand?
19.
Yep. This stench is overpowering, but you managed to keep your breakfast down. Thorgus?
22.
Alright. Yes, the odor of all the fecal matter is strong. But you all managed to keep your light breakfast down. Alright.
A lovely smell.
Servand, as you approach that corner, you notice that there is a door. Heavy steel door. Do you check it?
I'm going to check it, yes, very carefully, slowly, see if it's locked.
Investigation.
Would it be 17?
It is indeed locked.
Hmm. Well, out loud, found the door. It's locked. Lovely.
Locked, is it? Did you knock? Maybe someone's behind it. Hmm?
Oh, are you?
Wouldn't hurt. We are looking for our contact. If it's a iron door, be a pretty smart idea to hide in the other side.
Is there a way to look in the door?
No,
I
it's a
shrug.
solid steel door.
I knock twice on the door.
You hear muffled sounds coming from the other side.
I do have a crowbar.
You have a crowbar.
Yes.
Real quick, out of character.
Hmm.
What kind of spellcaster, what kind of wizard or sorcerer does not know the spell knock?
Oof.
I was gonna say that's isn't that like a third or second level spell, a little higher? No.
And then let me double check.
I know it's a decent level because it's a pretty powerful spell because of what it can do.
Second level.
Hmm.
Bard, sorcerer, wizard. Said no? Okay.
What is it now?
The
Knock.
spell knock. Knock.
Hmm. It was the one that Henry used in our Sunday game.
Second level.
Yep.
Yeah, there was something else I needed more of.
That's a pretty important spell.
And you fail.
I fell too.
And
I'm-
you fail.
Well-
you're a cleric. You don't exactly have access to it.
Yeah, that's an arcane spell. Your spells are more religious based.
Heck yeah, Thorgus.
Hmm.
I saw something I like.
Oh. But, okay. Well, you hear muffled yelling from the other side of the door. You can't
We just
really
hear-
make... Yeah, you really can't make out what's being said. It's just...
Just here.
Can anyone pick locks?
I can hit a lock.
I can pry it open. Or he can.
I'm going to kind of chuckle a little bit and use prestidigitation to create a lock pit set.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to pick the lock.
Alright. You can try. We're going to use a sleight of hand check with no proficiency.
I know. Because I don't have proficiency. I mean, that's not bad.
What'd you get?
19.
You successfully picked the lock.
Imagine he goes up and tries to go put the lockpick in. He just sticks it in, waits for a second. How's this supposed to work? He just hits it once. Dink!
Well, that works.
I just let them disappear. Yep, that worked all right. Sometimes I amaze myself. And then I'm just going to kind of open the door and back up.
Well, finally somebody let me out of this ghastly room. Oh my. As you see this young wood elf.
Are you the only one?
Oh, only one what? The only one in this room? Only one what? What do you mean? I've been trapped in here for
Uh,
days.
we've heard of several people gone missing, and we're looking for
Oh,
someone specific, but we're also trying to free anyone else who's trapped down here.
oh, there are more trapped? What?
Apparently.
Oh, well, um, if you don't mind me accompanying you, uh, I need to I need to find some other people as well.
That's fine. There's,
I was sitting down here on business. I doubt that they're still here, but never can be too safe.
who are you looking for?
Ah, a young man named by the name of Gradle.
Hmm.
It's an associate of a shopkeeper up above.
Yes, well, a particular shopkeep did send us looking for someone.
Oh, he
Um,
sent me too.
yes. You can accompany us, just try to be of help. We are looking for a few people. I was going to suggest you just head back to the surface, but I'm not going to stop you if you want to follow.
Yes, yes.
What what on earth is down here, by the way?
I do not know. Other than the filth around us. Uh, so I came down here exploring. I was checking out this room. There's nothing but buckets and boxes and brooms and shovels in here. When I was looking into what was in the boxes, somebody shut the door and locked it behind me. I never got a good look at who it was or what it was.
Well, we'll find out at some point, I'm sure. I turn to everyone. Well, we have a guest, everyone. Let's continue.
No.
Oh my! What is this?
Mm, Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just stay with us. You'll see safe.
Okay. Well, if you wouldn't mind leading the way.
Turn to Thorgus. We can either head west from here, motioning over, and that'll take us more over towards the area. There's a lot more ways to go and closer over, or we can continue south and then head west. Either way, they
Why don't
both lead the same direction.
I would say let's head west because we did see the trail of footprints heading the direction from the other room. If anything, we could see if they continue here or they might trail off.
All right, sounds good to me.
Oh, okay. Lead the way.
Just readies myself with to mark more stuff on the map. Just starts writing on the map. Following Thorgus whenever he decides to go.
I will start walking. There's nothing else to do, right? Just keep on going.
All right. You keep on going. You're headed west.
Westward, yes, from the one room, correct.
Okay. Well, I'm going to need perception checks from all of you.
Hmm.
Oh, loser 9.
Okay. My.
With the help of a natural 1, I got a 5.
You're distracted by this new wood elf that doesn't talk, doesn't speak anything like the previous one.
I tell you what.
I tell you what, you hear. All right, so Sorvand,
I'm enthused with my map. It's
you
a 7.
okay? And
Um,
Thorgus,
let's see. 19 plus 4, that's 23.
all right. The way ahead is fairly clear. You do hear some squeaking in the distance.
I hear squeakingness like rats, like squeak squeak.
Squeak, squeak, like rats. Yes.
Yeah. Just like stop. Where do I hear it coming from? Is it coming from the room we're going to, or
Further, but yes.
further? I just look to the others. Sounds like rats. Be ready for in case we need to worry about rats attacking.
Yes, rats. We can kill them with fire. It'll be fun.
Hmm. And just keep on walking. Keep an eye out for the ground, moving for rats.
All right. You keep on walking. You enter into the next room. The rat squeaks are still up ahead, further in. Um, this room is pretty filthy, and I need dex checks from all 4 of you. Right. Actually, we're going to say dexterity saving throws.
A nat 20.
Nat 20.
Uh,
All right. My. What'd you get, my?
4.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Servand.
That's going to be 18.
18. Okay. And Thorgus?
You know what's better than 4? 3!
All right. Well, is it Servand and the Wood Elf managed to avoid what is cascading down? But my and Thorgus, somebody just flushed a privy. My, your yellow, orangish yellow rain caps and rain suit does a surprisingly decent job of keeping you from completely being covered in this. But I mean,
I,
your
I walk
clothing is.
I walk over while she's starting to do the icky dance, I'm guessing. I just go, I can help, dearie. It's fine. And then I cast prestidigitation on her to clean her.
Oh God, thank you.
Oh, I'm
Thorgus,
completely in your debt. Oh,
Thorgus, you are covered in fecal matter.
Just imagine, just not even moving.
After I finish with her, I look over at Thorgus. Do you want to shower too, Thorgus?
His head twitches. Yes.
I just walk over and prestidigitate him to clean him up.
I
Okay.
should have put something.
the
But
sewer.
You've got to watch out for these things. I mean, we are in a place where people put their unwanted things.
And the young wood elf, oh my, that's disgusting. Oh,
Yes, don't worry, I can do it to you too if you get covered. It's not really that hard, it's just a cantrip.
well, I'm fairly nimble on my feet, but let, let, let's keep on going, shall we?
Yes, and I turn to Thorgus. We can turn north. That just wraps back around where we came from. If we go west, we'll come to this crossroad. And then if we go south from here, and then west again, we'll go to the area that looks with all the doors. Or we can go west for 2 crossroads and then head south. So either way is going to take the same amount of time, barring there's no trouble.
Well, let's clear a corner. Won't we go towards those rooms that you were talking about? So we'll head west again, down at the intersection. We'll then head south and then check the 4 rooms in the area that we could see in that corner, and then head to the main one afterwards.
So west for 2 and then down. Sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
After you, Thorgus.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And just keeps on walking, just keeping out for anything that looks weird, and kind of keeping out for those tracks that he had saw beforehand that look fresher. See if they might have intersected this point.
Okay. So, need an investigation check from you.
Man, he looks to Servant. I think missed the spot as he kind of pulls his helmet off. You hear as a little bit of crap gets in his eye with a nat 1.
I quickly prestidigitate it away.
Prestidigitation? Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
He's got the brown eye.
I didn't know I
Oh.
was going to be a janitor all day.
Fancy janitor.
Puts the helmet back on.
Okay.
Thank you.
The chittering is, as you approach this first intersection, the squeaking is echoing from both directions, continuing forward and to the left.
Hmm.
You can surmise that it may be coming from the room down below. But you continue past the intersection.
Mm-hmm. And then we go, because we're going straight west, and then down. So we'll hit the other intersection, right, and then head the 4 rooms before it hits the other ones. Correct?
Yes.
Precisely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you will reach the next intersection after being more careful this time and dodging more feces plummeting from the ceiling. And you will reach, one moment, you will reach that one intersection, and that is where we will call it for the night.
Night.
I'm going to go ahead and post this. As Is it must work tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So that is where we're going to leave off.
Dun dun dun. Suspense.
Ta-da.
Yes,
Vince.
suspense. But to the viewers, thank you for joining us tonight. I hope every single one of you has a wonderful evening and night. And don't forget, thank God it's Friday.